called H4, this last wave has made 50% retracement last week. It tried very hard, but price could not break below 1916. So this entire area 50 to 60% retracement is big support zone, and this is last buying zone for buyers. And for the seller, requirement is still same, 1904. If price goes below 1904, then you can say bearish, but above 1904 there is some possibility of bullish gold. And first requirement for bullish gold is 1937. So these two are key support and resistance. If price breakout above 1937, then good for buyer, or if price breakout below 1904, then good for seller. And right now price is trading at 50% of this last wave. And since you have many big news this week, so you will see clear breakout either up or down. If 1904 level breakout this week, then next target will be 1860. From there it can make counter trend correction, retracement, then new lower low and breakout below 1860. But daily time frame, price is trading in middle of this chart pattern, exactly at 50% of this last wave. So this week you will see clear breakout, either upper trend line breakout or lower trend line retest. So like last week said, retracement possible from upper trend line and 50% done. So for bullish, if breakout come, then target is still 1984. But for bearish trend, retest of lower trend line below 1860. And most important news first is CPI this week. If CPI comes high, then they will dump treasury again, same like August month, and yield will go up, more rate hike drama, and gold will go down. And if CPI goes down, then opposite thing will happen, and higher for longer. That narrative will change and gold can go up. And since blackout period has begun, so if you see big change in CPI, then all FOMC member cannot say anything, and news company will create big confusion for you. And what happened on big news in blackout period, you have seen in March on Silicon Valley Bank run. Because if CPI come high and big change, then it can easily break below 1904. So after CPI, your next big news this week, job claim, PPI and retail sale. All of these are USD news and your ECB interest rate decision. So Euro area is now in stagflation and China is already in recession, we all know. So both day you will see big price action. First because of CPI, then next because of ECB. So ECB have more economic weakness compared to USA. So they can give signal about rate pause early compared to Fed. So if CPI come high and ECB give hawkish speech, then gold down this week. Or if CPI come lower than expected and ECB give dovish speech, then gold can also go up. Then your final news on Friday this month, your consumer sentiment and inflation expectation. So last 3 days of the week you will see big price action and you can expect major market turn on ECB press conference, either gold up or down. So if you have fear for risk management, you can wait for clear breakout of this trend line. Then on retest you can buy, but retracement is complete. And for seller, you are already selling and break below 1904, you can sell more. But for next entry, wait for CPI news. And for more clarity, if you see same chart pattern on weekly time frame, then for bullish candlestick, there is no room in this chart pattern. So bullish candlestick will only give you breakout, while bearish candlestick have more room for many upcoming week. While bearish candle can stay down until end of the month. And if you want more clarity, then monthly chart have only one support, 1919 and 1989, and this is fourth monthly candlestick which is again testing this support level. That's why you saw on H1 and 30-minute time frame gold struggling below 1919 level, because each week this month you will see big price action because of big news. And you can see all of these monthly candlestick, these have one thing in common: each September month candlestick close red. If same thing repeat again, then seller target after breakout of support next is 1826 on monthly time frame. Or if this September red candlestick seasonality break this month, then same September candlestick can also close below at 1989. So this is the reason for scalper. These two are big support and resistance. And for next 2 weeks, you only focus on 1904 support and 1937 resistance. This week ECB and next week Fed. Within next 2 weeks, you will see clear breakout above these support and resistance. Because there is a possibility if CPI comes same as expected, then it can also stay sideways until FOMC meeting. And this is your new trading sideways range between 1930 and 1915. And if you see dollar index, then you can see each weekly candlestick is closing below. And euro is big part of dollar index. So this week, if dollar reverse, even if it make a small correction, or if it break out again this week, because you have dollar news, big one CPI, and you have Euro News ECV. So because of big turn in dollar index, you will see big action in gold price this week. And CPI is your final news before FOMC meeting. And this will in the end will decide what Fed will do next week. And for scalper M30 time frame, you have these two key trend line, and this is your dynamic support. After breakout, you can sell retest of this trend line, or if this trend line survive this week, then resistance 1937, for breakout support 1904.